Now, for more on the U.S. initiative to restart peace talks between Israel and the Palestinians, I'm joined by Edward Marks, who is a former senior Foreign Service officer in the U.S. State Department. Thanks for joining us this evening. Edward, since John Kerry became Secretary of State, he has already visited the Middle East 4 times in 2 months. What will he accomplish this time?
That's a difficult question. It's more easy to say, what is he trying to accomplish? And it's obviously twofold, one of which there are serious problems there which are getting worse, and he's trying to play a constructive role because of U.S. interests in helping to at least moderate, if not solve, these problems. The other is to re-emphasize and restate a constructive, important role for the United States as a major player in the Middle East.
Well, obviously, he is trying to make his intentions known. They're really trying to make a push in the second term of President Obama. But the big point of contention for the Palestinians, of course, is Israel's continued settlement building. Realistically, what will it take for that to end?
Realistic, it would take a change of attitude and policy on the part of both the Israelis and the Palestinians. I don't think anyone expects to see that in the near future. But these are always evolving situations, they're changing situations. And while the path for the last few years has not been constructive, you never know when events and influences might start turning it. And I think the Secretary is trying to do that. He's obviously doing this out of an attitude of optimism. But you have to be optimistic, because if you're not going to be optimistic, then why get out of bed in the morning?
There's a commitment there, obviously, but how many more times will he be going to that region if he's already been there so many times in recent months?
I wasn't aware there was a quota. I think he will go as many times as he thinks he can accomplish something, both for the region and for the United States.
You saw both the Palestinian and Israeli leaders, both in China in recent weeks. Do you think we'll see a point where it will be another country that spearheads this effort, or that can make maybe more headway than the United States?
Always possible, but who's the prospect? China is a growing major country of real importance, both in the world, in the region, and the area, but it's showing no signs of trying to play an active political leadership role in the Middle East. Could that change? Yes. When? You have to ask the Chinese that.
We have seen this perceived Obama swing of support from his first term to this current term between Palestine and the Israelis. Can you explain for our international audience what happened? Because it seems like the Palestinians are somewhat discouraged or frustrated by this sort of shift.
Well, the shift, I would say, is more in the minds of some people than in reality. I don't see a basic shift. The original position that President Obama was criticized for was perfectly in line what had been American policy for 10, 15, 20 years, and was not out of line with what had been Israeli policy up to the time he made it. There's a difference between what American policy has been under President Obama and what some people have charged it to be.
All right, Edward Marks, we'll have to leave it there. We're out of time. Thank you so much for your perspective. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.